Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide. Here is Nathan Weaver.
Greetings and welcome to Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom. I'm Nathan Weaver, founder and executive director of Petra Worldwide. We spend our lives building our kingdoms, securing our walls, expanding the borders, and filling the coffers. But the greatest threat to your legacy isn't taxes or even a market crash. It is your silence. Failing to talk to your adult children about your estate is like having a roadmap with no ink. It leads to confusion, resentment, and the telephone game that can tear a family apart before the ink on the wheel is even dry. So, today we're going to discuss how to bridge the generational gap and why you should share the why before the what and the strategy of an annual family summit. So, an annual family summit is not something you want to start when you're 35, but by the time you're 85, it is absolutely necessary. The first rule in this conversation is to separate the logistics from the legacies. Your children don't necessarily need to know your exact balance of your IRA down to the penny. In fact, giving the exact number too early sometimes stifles their drive and their growth to build their own kingdoms. What they do need to know is what the strategic roadmap is. And that should include things like the location of the keys. Where are the original documents? Who is the attorney? Who's the accountant? Who is the advisor at Petra Worldwide? They also should understand the trusted contact designation. They have to be ensured that they know here's a list of people and accounts, and here's who to talk to if something goes wrong. Also, your healthcare compass, share your philosophy about your end of life care. Do you prioritize comfort and dignity or longevity at all costs? Making these conversations routine, perhaps every year around tax season, can normalize the discussion about mortality and money, moving it away from an ominous event, and it can really start the family to begin the process.
Pastors and financial leaders, do you need expert accounting or tax help? Do you have payroll or 1099 questions? Do you need a ministry expert to help you acquire real estate for your next project? If the answer is yes, yes, and yes, visit petraworldwide.org. Petra Worldwide has been strengthening ministries to transform humanity since 2007. Visit petraworldwide.org or call 855-481-9095.
The size of your estate certainly helps you to understand how urgent, how needful this conversation is likely in your family. Under current tax law, it creates a fairness paradox, if you will, that must be addressed with your heirs. Because the current tax law allows for a permanent exemption up to 13.6 million per person. Now, that means the IRS gets less, but your children have more to manage. So managing and equipping them to manage is really important. You have to have the reasoning discussion. If your estate is distributed unequally, perhaps because one of your children has special needs or another has been a primary caregiver, whatever those reasons are, you must explain the reasoning now. Children are far more likely to accept the decision when they hear the whys from your lips, as opposed to hearing the outcome from the attorney's office once you're gone. Legacy is at the heart of what we do with KingLife. And at Petra Worldwide, we can help facilitate these family discussions. We can help you be a neutral navigator to lead your family through the summit of your life and help them prepare for any transitions. I'm Nathan Weaver. Lead with confidence, live with integrity, and build something that lasts. We'll look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom.
Listen every day at 4 p.m. for Kingdom's Wealth and Wisdom, brought to you by Petra Worldwide, strengthening ministries to transform humanity. On the web at petraworldwide.org.